that God has been good to us. We opened schools on the 4th of January of this year, and I want to thank His Excellency the President for being bold enough to open schools while there were doubting Thomases for the process. You can now see that our children are going to go home on Friday. Nothing has happened to them. Sindio? And we shall have the examination classes remaining. I first of all want to thank our parents and teachers who have played a very big role in ensuring that those children who are day scholars were masked and were assisted to come to school and go back home. But I want to further request them to be prepared to receive them, to stay with them at home, and to provide time for them, and to give them things to do, because if you leave an idle mind, then they start thinking of other parts of the body. Engage your children in useful tasks at home and spend time with them. You are doubting Thomases, but you have seen with the example of the children behind us that they have recovered and they have covered all that they require to cover. The stress that they have is unfounded, because as we administer the exams from Monday, all we need is what they have in the head. Whatever they have shall be good enough, and there is no cause for alarm. Let me warn for the last time, as we are watching, because this examination is being done through a multi-agency approach. All arms of governments are on deck. Ngao officers are on deck. All exams are in their current containers, and they will be moved safely. So the few crooked people who may be my own staff or teachers or others who are cashoots with them, who are trying to confuse and tell the people that there are exams to be purchased. And the hotspot remains, as I said, headquartered in Isebania, Migori, and some parts of Kisii. We are watching you. We are watching you, and don't say that we did not warn you. Don't even attempt. We are not going to be merciful if you find that you are going to confuse our children who already have enough stress. It is not supposed to be a place where you can write things which you will remove during the exams. We are already seeing certain people planning to do so. So I'm instructing all center managers and invigilators to ensure that the child removes the mask and shows you the inside before the child puts it back. If you find any child with the written material there, then we shall not stop the child from doing exam, but we shall take the child to do an exam in an isolated area where the child can be observed more carefully. So don't think we don't know what you are doing. Otherwise, all the very best. I strongly believe that the exams are going to be okay. COVID is ready and available. Can we ensure that in schools and during the examination process, no other person except authorized people access schools, and those that access schools on duty of monitoring or whatsoever must adhere strictly to the COVID-19 regulations. Otherwise, every child shall sit the examination where the child was registered, full stop, except where, for example, the private school folded up and the child shifted to another school. The Kenya National Examination Council has prepared itself to deal with that issue. There are a few of my own staff who are trying to move children from one center to another. Do not dare. Those exams are security documents, and when you move a child from one center to another, you must tell us what you are trying to do and why you are doing so. If, for example, a child relocated from Mombasa to Kisumu, we have that data, and we shall give appropriate authorization at the right time, because that child's paper will have gone somewhere else. The time was too short for us to register the students again. Media are allowed to come and see us when we are opening the containers. You can look at the transport of the exam. The moment you reach the gate of the school, it is a no-go area. We love our children. Now, as far as the children who have challenges are concerned, I want to assure the nation that every child who deserves to take an examination shall take an examination.